Hello, everyone. Welcome in to our Thursday random show. Come on, curls. See, curls are so unpredictable. That's why straight hair is so manageable. But anyway, um, why do I look lopsided? Arr, that's irritating. Whatever. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday random show. I have a topic for you because I got an email, and the email was asking me a few questions. No, it wasn't an email. I'm sorry. It was a comment on our last live stream. This comment was speaking about, well, let me show it to you. It's better that I just show it to you rather than. Hello, everyone. Hello, GD. Hello, Caucasian Sasquatch. Hello, Jakub. Hello, Mr. Renegade. Hello, Zealage. Hello, Eteres. Hello, Fion. Hello, Ryan. Who's Ryan? Hi, Ryan. All right, so let me get started. Hello, Super Sukabelat. All right, hello, Punyiti. Punyaya. Puntiti. Okay, anyway. Hi, Tim. All right, guys. Oh, enough. Okay, enough. Hi, Gregory. Okay, I said enough, and then I keep going. All right, listen. Hi, Dio. Graham, you is a plaintiff in the chat. Listen. Okay. All right. Hello, Big. Hello, Thomas. All right, guys. Let's just start. Let's just start because you guys are. All right, let's just begin. So I have something I want to show you. So let me pull up the last stream that we did so you guys can see the comment. Well, actually, I don't need to pull it up, do I? I can just talk to you. I'll just talk to you. So someone in the last stream, it wasn't the last stream, it was a few streams ago. They asked me what I thought about clothing. They said, "How do you think women should dress?" And I responded to him the way that I believe women should dress. I forget which video it is, guys. Oh, it's it's the one with E Black. The one with E Black. So that was like 3 weeks ago. So that stream. And I responded to him with the way that I think that women should dress. But the reason I wanted to talk to you guys about today is this. I want to show you guys something. Back not too long ago, right before the death of Kevin Samuels and I would do streams together. We would stream together. Well, let's be real. I had a stream and Kevin Samuels would join my streams, or he would stream and then I would join his streams. Now I want to share with you guys one of the times when he came to my stream and took over my show. But the reason for this is because we're speaking about clothing and we're speaking about how one dresses and how important it is to dress a certain way and what your dress says about you. Here, let me share it so you guys can hear Kevin Samuels for yourself. Maybe a lot of you guys don't know who Kevin Samuels is. Kevin Samuels is a good friend of mine who has now passed. And here he is. Don't mind my freaked out look. I was doing okay, I promise. Just a little, yeah. So Kevin Samuels had just joined my live stream, so I was a little surprised to see him. And you can tell that the guest at the bottom was also very surprised to see him. She was scared because she was talking a lot of nonsense, but here he is. So I'm going to share it with you guys. Let's watch a little bit and then I'll talk. Oh, yeah, please speak on that.
This, you know, part of the reason people reject any kind of code is because people want to do what they want to do. They want to do what they want to do. And they want to tell you that not all, I posted on Instagram today, not all is not an effective or winning argument. They want to always fit through this gray area. And see, what it means is a life without structure and discipline. And what it means is a life that you can be your own little God. You are God, and when you no rules, you're God in your life. Because, there was a time in this world where when we gave our vows, they meant something. There was a time where people really believed in the deities we talk about we believe in, to where you didn't need someone to tell you you shouldn't do it. It was like you had that relationship. But now it's to the point to where man has made mankind, we're in the process of making ourselves our own gods, to where these are just guidelines. So, and you can't get upset that as a woman, you're going to, I don't think women are going to want the world they're talking about. You don't want a world where rules are just this fluid, because you get the kind of men you're talking about right now. Because the reason men civilized the world in general and done our part is because they wanted to have access to a woman, and soul access, and committed access. Men are territorial. But if men are starting to learn that, you know what, if it's fluid like this, if she's not going to stay, or if I do A, B, or C, if everything's always up for grabs and you never know, and there's nothing that's even any further, that's any firm, there's no ground, there's no principle, there's no nothing. What's the motivation for people to do anything? So this is what happens. In the 90s, we started with this business casual work environment. And the thought was, go away from this convention and this whole thing to have a genderless work environment, make people more happy and more productive. And what they noticed was employees were more relaxed at work, they were more comfortable. And the thought process was they will be more productive. It went the opposite direction. The data is in. And prior to coronavirus, the corporate environment was tacking back towards business professional dress codes.
Guys, let
If
me
you've ever
know.
worked in a place
Oh,
where they had,
oops. Let me know if there's anything messing up, because I can't. I don't know why it looks like my internet is messing up. So, is there anything messing up? I'm waiting for you guys to write something because everything froze on me. It's good? Okay. I was just making sure. So, I don't know. Everything froze. But anyway, we were speaking about this, and Kevin Samuels came on my show to speak about dress and how we're so casual nowadays, how everybody's just so relaxed. And that that casual dress and casual workplace and casual everything has transferred into our social lives as well. And then it's gone from casual to racy. You know what I mean by racy, right? Like, the more skin I show, the more attention I get, because you know there used to be a standard anyway. So this has to do with what I'm talking about when I speak about why I think that women should dress a certain way. And I'll give my dress code to you all, since I gave it to that person. My dress code is for women. Women, preferably 90% should be in long skirts or dresses. Long skirts or dresses. Um, um, a knee high skirt or dress is fine every now and again, but preferably long. Uh, Shirts should be at least elbow length, at least elbow. None of this short sleeve, and definitely no sleeveless. That's my dress code for women. Elbow length, no short sleeve, and definitely no man arms out. You know what I'm talking about? The next thing, no breast showing. Do not extend your breast. Do not show your breast. Do not wear things that are too low cut that show your breasts and your bosoms. Next is that I believe that women should always have their rear ends covered. So even if a woman is wearing trousers, if she's wearing trousers, she should wear cardigan on top of her outfit that covers her rear end. Do you guys understand why I say that? I say that because it is very common that you see men looking at the rear ends of women. And if this woman is your wife, she should abide by this dress code that I'm giving you, because you do not want your woman on display for other men. You do not want men to enjoy your wife that way. That's just the way I feel. That's my dress code for women. For men, there is also a dress code Islamically. The dress code for men is no shorts above the knee. Men should not be walking around in booty shorts, in short shorts. That's not appropriate. And men shouldn't have a bunch of tattoos disgracing their bodies. They should have a little bit of pride in their selves. And let me see. Oh yeah, also for men, no sleeveless. For men, only sleeveless if you're working. But if you're not working, there's no need for you to walk around in stores and in normal life with your arms out like that. That's how we believe. I know Americans feel differently. Americans feel like a wife beater is fashion. You can wear a wife beater and jeans and you're good to go. We don't see it that way. We see it as vulgar. Another thing for the dress code of men is a beard. I know that's going to piss off a lot of men because I know a lot of American men believe clean shave is best look, but that's our type of dress code, That's how we believe women should look and how we believe men should look. There is a modesty code for men Islamically. People have the misconception that only women are controlled Islamically, that only women have to be, with this dress code and covering and all this. Men also have a code. It just doesn't look the same as women's, as it shouldn't. Men should not look the same as women, as we all know. Baklava says, and I have a beard, so there. But the beard is part of the dress code. Beard is part of the dress code for men, and for women, modesty is not an option. It is a requirement, especially if you are married. You are owned. If you are owned, you need to look like you're owned. Don't go outside looking like, you know. So this is how we believe a woman should dress, modestly. 90% long skirts, long dresses. Sleeves should be elbow length and longer. Um, of course, no breast showing, no shoulder showing, and long hair. You could say long hair too is kind of part of the dress code, but long hair is kind of a requirement as well for women, because women a woman's hair is it means a lot in our culture, as you guys know. That's why we cover our hair as Muslim women, because our hair means a lot in our culture. Our hair shows our race. Your race is shown in your hair, because of course, African American women have a certain hair, white women have a certain hair, Arabs have a certain hair, Asians have a certain hair. So hair shows a woman's race. It shows her culture, like her ancestry. It shows her health. It not determines, but it can be an indicator if a woman is unhealthy, if she is balding, if her hair is thinning, if it is unable to grow long, if it is not shiny, it is broken. That can also show her bad habits, if her hair is broken and all that. Hair is a good indicator for men about the status of a woman, her fertility, her age, her everything. So we believe in keeping hair long on women. Let their hair grow, and it is part of their covering. The hair is a woman's covering. So even when a woman is unrobed, you could say, naked, her hair still covers her body modestly. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. But anyway, what is the other thing I wanted to tell you guys? Right, the next thing I want to bring up to you guys is this. If you guys don't know, there was this guy, his name is Primetime with Stein. Primetime with Stein was recently at the city council meeting in his area, and he called out one of the mayor for cheating on his wife, and said that if a man cannot be faithful to his wife, why would we expect him to be faithful to the people that he is going to reign over, that he is going to, what is the right word, that he is going to control, the county that he's going to control, or the state he's going to control? You guys understand. If you can't be faithful to your wife and your kids, how do we expect you to be faithful to the people? So I show you this. I'm going to bring it up. I already had it ready for you. I put it in this one. Here it is, right here. Come on. All right. So this is Dallas Mayor. He was exposed for being a cheater. Let me start this here. I'm just going to get past the first part, guys. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you all so we can watch it together. A family that watches videos together stays together, isn't it? All right, here we go. And here's the full screen for you all. Take a listen.
Alexander Stein.
Yo, Council, it's me, Alex Stein. Hey, Mayor Johnson. I know a lot of people right now are criticizing you because you're going through a terrible divorce and your wife, Nikita, is accusing you of sleeping with your staffer, Mary Albana. And Mary Albana was your chief of staff, and then you went and paid her $100,000 after you after she was your chief of staff. But what's funny about this is, like, I don't think it's bad. I think it's good because all the top politicians have cheated. Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky. So you hooking up with your chief of staff, according to
Wait, guys, look at his face. Look at the Dallas mayor's face. I am so happy that they panned the camera over to him while he's watch his face.
your wife, not me, in your public divorce. This is good for your political career. I know you switched from liberal to Republican, and now you've gotten all the support, but you don't have to grab them by the pee. You know what I mean? You don't have to go full Republican. What you need to do is you got to respect your wife, because I don't think Mary Albana will be a good stepmama, and you're giving her hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's ridiculous because, I do think that cheating is bad personally, but I think for politics, it's probably good, Mayor Johnson, that you did this. And listen, I'm Team Nikita. I'm Team Nikita all day long. And Nikita is not lying because she had that Ring doorbell camera where she supposedly caught you with your chief of staff. And then you had this relationship. According to you, you said that you'd done it a dozen times in your court proceedings. So this is all on record. You had Tim Rogers from the D whatever.
Do you guys know if, man, I wish I could have been there live. I would be like, wait, let me get my tea. I would be like, let me get my tea. I'll be sipping. Not the Ring camera. She had the Ring camera. He got caught on Ring camera. You got caught in 4K. Ow! I would love to just drink my tea and watch this. Okay, am I wrong for this? I don't watch daytime TV, so this is the closest thing that I'm ever going to get to daytime TV.
That stupid magazine he's from, come and testify because he supposedly had inside information of your divorce. So this is really messy. It's just funny. You're typical of a politician. And now I understand probably why your hair is balding so bad, because you're probably really stressed. You're dealing with all of these, your staffer. You're taking your staffer to your house. You're sleeping with her, not according to me, according to Nikita Johnson, your wife, the mother of your children that you do not respect enough. The same house where you put your little kids to sleep at night, you're taking your staffer there and you're sleeping with her, according to Nikita. This is not according to me. This is all in the court documents. So you're going through a messy divorce. And I just want to say that a person that would cheat on his wife that he has kids with is probably a scumbag, probably not a good guy. And if he would cheat his wife, he'd probably cheat the city. And then on top of that, after he gets caught cheating on the girl, then he goes and gives her $100,000 because Mary Albana runs a group called Adept Political Consulting. And so then you gave her $100,000. Maybe you gave her, and I'm just speculating this, I don't know, maybe you gave her the money so she wouldn't tell on you the fact that you guys are having an affair. I don't know this. I'm just speculating this. I'm just a concerned citizen worried about the mayor. But I'm Primetime 99, so I always end with a song. Nikita Johnson, Nikita, I know you miss Eric's Chiquita, but there's other bananas. I can be your manna. I will be the dad to your little babies. I'll be stepdad. So Nikita, call me. I'm going to treat you right. I'm not going to cheat on you, wow. Nikita. I'm not going to sleep with my chief of staff. I'm a pimp on a blimp, Nikita, but I'm not a scumbag. So I'm doing this for you, Nikita Johnson. We stand Nikita Johnson. No cheating allowed. You're a scumbag.
So, listen. He at the end basically took his wife, his now I guess soon to be ex-wife. He took his wife in the end. He's like, I will take your wife. I will be the stepfather to your children. I will show your wife what a real man is. Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words, right? Like any other man would have jumped across that table. They would have been like, are you saying you're gonna what? You're gonna get my children and my ex-wife? Oh, we're fighting, But wow, when I saw that, I was like, oh, the pride has got to see this. Got to. Dio says, that's why you can't convert the left to the right. They may change the title, but they won't change the character. Oh, man. There has to be an awakening on the inside of a person. You know what I mean? There has to be an awakening because I have seen many leftists turn right and be strong conservatives because they realized that they were bamboozled, or they realized the end game of the left. I'm not going to agree with you there fully because I was kind of Democrat too before, and not in my values, but I was voting Democrat or wanting to vote Democrat because I thought that that was the right way to go. You know what I mean? So you can't. Oh my gosh. Right, Mr. Renegade. He says if free speech was a person, that would be it. Exactly. Maverick is like, expose him, expose. That was, oh man. Suka's like, use those minutes. uh, oh, what? You said Alex Stein 99 or whatever. He says, yeah, I don't know his name, but I guess he's famous for doing these kind of things. Never seen him before in my life. But when I saw this expose, I was like, wow, this is epic to me. I I was burning. I Do you know that feeling when you're embarrassed, you get like hot, you start getting hot and you're like, wow, is it hot in here or is it just me? I started getting hot from watching that, and I'm not even the guy he was talking to. So imagine the guy he was talking to, how he was burning in his seat. Hmm? Man. Oh, and Dio said, Dio, you tried to give me a good definition for it. You said preside over. Okay, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Preside over. Yeah. The people that he presides over. Like if he can't be faithful to his wife, why do we think that he's going to be faithful to the people that he presides over? When there's more to lose in a divorce, right? There's more to lose when you divorce your wife with children versus if you mess up on the job of being a mayor or some kind of, city council. You lose more from a divorce, yet he still cheats on his wife. So imagine him presiding over the people and not losing much if he messes up on the job. He's not going to lose much. He's not going to lose as much as he would lose in a divorce, right? So he does kind of have a point there, Alex Stein. A lot of times I say that just because you're a cheater in real life doesn't mean that you're going to be a bad politician or a bad worker. But the truth is that does make sense. You have more to lose in a divorce, and he still cheats. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You said that's the thing. You're a Muslim voting. Oh, you were a Muslim voting left, not a liberal voting left. Character and values were there, just not the voting habits. Right. But I never voted left. I never voted left. I was too young. When Obama was president, I was still too young to vote. But yeah, but I did. I wanted to vote for Obama on the second term. The second term, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I can vote for him. Oh, if whoever's his predecessor, whatever. Oh, I'm gonna vote for them until Trump came, and then I realized I'm on the wrong team. Trump is actually saying what I feel. That's when I realized I was on the wrong team. Yeah. You said, I'd be willing to bet good money that the mayor was paying off his mistress with taxpayer money rather than his own. Of course. Of course. That's not even a surprise, Dio. Really? That's definitely not a surprise. Troll Patrol says if he wasn't honest with his wife, he can't be trusted in a position. And think about it. In that kind of position, right, where you're famous, you're the freaking mayor, or you're in the city council, you don't think you're ever going to get caught? Like, seriously, you don't think you're going to get caught? You think that you're going to live forever with this scandal and be cheating and everything, and nobody's going to notice, no one's going to say anything, no one's going to see? Come on now. That means you were really willing to do it out in the open, blatantly, let the world see it, all because what, you were horny? Or what? I don't know. Hello, Neil. How you guys? Tim says he voted left when he was younger. Another Fannie Willis. All right, guys. So I want to show you guys something else. Hold on. I have another video for you. I'm going to pull it up. Okay. So I had already lined all these videos up for us. So let me pull it up. Hold on. No. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Let me pull it up, guys. Please be patient with me. I've been watching a lot of September 11th videos. And another thing is, like, last night I had a dream that Joe Biden passed away. It was a very random dream, but I woke up so happy. Anyway, I'm not saying I woke up happy because he passed away. That's not the reason I'm saying. But I did wake up very happy this morning. But I had a dream that Joe Biden passed away and that Kamala Harris was sworn in as the new president right before elections. That was my dream. So, okay. I want to share this. Okay, I want to share this with you guys. Well, this one is not funny, but the second video I'll show you is going to be funny. Okay, this is from Joe Rogan. I want to show you guys a small clip from Joe Rogan. I'm sharing the screen, and there it is. Share. Here we go.
This happens at the end of every civilization's reign. And I think this happened with the Greeks and it happened with the Romans. And it's one of the things that Douglas Murray, when I had him on my podcast, was discussing. He said one of the things that happens at the end of civilizations is they become obsessed with gender. It's a thing that happens where men start becoming women and women start becoming men, and it becomes like a big focus, like cross-dressing and all this stuff becomes a big point of focus. And I was like, well, why is that? He goes, it seems to be that they're dissolving all boundaries and all norms and all societal structure, and that's a part of it. It's like gender role.
Okay, so do you guys understand that? He says at the end of every great empire, typically towards the end, things like feminism and gender ideas start to come more into the forefront. This is one of the signaling clues that your society is getting ready to fail, that your society is getting ready to start going down. You're about to start descending into, you understand what I'm talking about. The reason I believe what he says is because he said that he thinks it's just a natural occurrence. I don't believe that's a natural occurrence at all. I believe it is because the people get bored. When you are winning in the world, the empire that is winning, after the excitement of being the winning empire, after that excitement goes away and the humans settle into comfortable, non-challenged leadership lives, when you settle into that, you become rich, you become fat, and you become entitled. And another thing that comes with that is boredom. And after the boredom comes, people start to look for things to stimulate them. And this is where you have 2 to 3 generations born after the wars and all of that. These are 2 to 3 generations out of wars, 2 to 3 generations out of any type of poverty or any type of famine. They've never seen anything like that. They've never seen war. They've never seen famine. This is 2 to 3 generations out. These generations, they're born and everybody wants to feel like they are winning something. Every generation wants to feel like they have fought something. That is a natural feeling of a human. Anywhere between 12 and 35, those fighting ages, that's the age that you want to feel like you want to fight something. You want to be the winner of something. You want to compete. You want to be the best. You want to be recognized. If we don't have anything for the youth to be competitive in or to struggle against, like they're not struggling against poverty, they're not struggling against famine, they're not struggling against wars, they have nothing to struggle with, so they create a struggle. This is what I believe is happening. We are creating struggle, and I believe this is why we have these gender things, because we have to find a way to struggle. Struggle is natural in humans. Struggle is actually welcomed in humans, whether we like it or not. This is the reason why fear mongering is so prevalent in the media, because fear stimulates us as humans. Whether we like it or not, fear is a big factor in what makes us feel alive. Fear, the fear of what's next, the fear of death, the fear of failing, or fear of just anything, right? So fear is a huge stimulator, and I believe this is the reason why people are making a struggle. And the gender ideology, to me, is one of the most simple struggles that a person could make, because it's kind of just women saying, we don't like being under men, so our struggle now is going to be above the men. But when we are in times of war, famine, and strife, we understand that women are not above men. But in the times of comfort and and being rich and full and fat and all of that, those are the times that women believe that they can be equal or above men. But like I said, when come times of war, women recognize that they know their place. Women sit down real quick and real fast. When real stuff starts happening, all those women who thought that they were something, who thought that they could be against men, all of a sudden you see them putting pigtails in their hair. What happened? I thought you were tough. I thought you could be out there with the boys. Now that bombs are being dropped in the middle of New York City, now you're sitting there like, oh, wait. Pigtails in my hair. I'm just a girl. I can't do anything. I'm just a girl. Right? So this is what I believe in this whole Joe Rogan thing. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but let me see what you guys are saying. Jakub says feminism is the downfall of humanity. Fionn says ferments are trying to change gender language in the Irish Constitution right now. No way. Zealage, that is an interesting thought. Deal. It's more than the struggle. I'd say it's a lack of purpose and reward. Well, that's what I said. That's part of struggle. I mean, struggle is purpose and reward if you complete your struggle or if you beat the struggle. We are purpose driven. Struggle without meaning is only busy work. Hello, Jason. Hello. Jason says, not to worry, the good times are ending soon. How's that play out in the Middle East? We don't have it. We just don't have it. I mean, we have a little bit of it now. We have a little bit of women coming and saying that they want equal rights as men. But no women are out there saying that they can do the same things as men. No women are out there saying that they are men. We don't have those kind of gender confusions. And the reason is, I'll tell you this really quickly, and it's going to sound bad. I apologize how this is going to sound, but this is real. In the Middle East, if you see a man dressing like a woman, walking down the street, saying that, he is a woman and blah, 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 the kind of stuff that you see here, what typically happen is this. The people would see him and they won't say anything and they'll start talking to each other. And that's the bad thing, because once they start talking to each other is when the group mentality starts. Anybody who has studied psychology knows what group mentality is. Everybody who studies psychology knows what group think is. Group mentality is different from a singular person mentality. The difference is when you're in a group, you behave differently than when you're alone. When you're in a group, you feel backed up. You feel like you have backup. I just said that. So when people start talking to one another, what ends up happening is if one person sees it and they're disgusted, and then they look over and see the other person that they're disgusted too, if they start discussing how they're so disgusted, they will link up, grab that person, tie them to a pole, or dig a hole and put them in the hole and throw rocks at them until they pass away. They throw rocks at them until they die. Yep. So that's the thing. But you need a couple of people to do that. You can't do it by yourself. This is the reason why I said when Middle Easterners start talking to each other after seeing something weird, that's the scary part. So that's what will happen in the Middle East. This is why we don't have this talk about, the gays and the understand. We don't have this. And I don't think we ever will have it. I hope we don't. I really hope we don't. But okay, are you guys ready for? Let me share with you guys the next one. Hold on. I'm not going to let you guys peek at it. All right, here's the next one. This video or this clip is called Catch a Man Stew. Catch a Man Stew. Catch a Man Stew is an older Black woman teaching her granddaughter how to make food so that her granddaughter will not be a failure like her mother is and have babies out of wedlock and not bring home children that they call bastards. She said, we're going to stop the cycle of bringing home bastard children right here and right now.
Now look down. Pay attention. Look down here in this pot.
Yes,
You see that?
I can see.
See, you ain't paying attention and you ain't gonna learn how to cook.
Yeah,
And that's the reason why your mama ain't got no man now.
I made some.
You're gonna end up being just like her. Look in the damn pot.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, that's the ticket. See that there?
Look.
That's
It's
called
bubbles.
Catch a Man Stew. I'm gonna teach you this young, cause we ain't bringing no more of you bastards
It's
up in here.
bubbles.
That's called boiling.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get your food hot.
So that is a grandmother saying, we are going to stop this here right now. I loved it when she said, look in the dang pot. Look in the dang pot. I was like, yeah, tell her to look in the pot. That was funny. I just wanted to share that with you because I thought that was so funny. Right. It's wholesome. It's wholesome because, you got to teach the kids. You got to teach them. Oh my gosh. All right. So the next thing I want to show you guys is this one. Hold on, wait. I have another one for you. I have more than one for you guys. I have been saving these videos all week to share with you guys, okay? So here we are. Here's the next one. Oh, here's a serious topic. Taxes. So oops. No, shut up. All right, so this is the officer Brandon Tatum. As you guys know Brandon Tatum. He's not my friend, but he's my friend's friend. So Jericho Green is friends with me. Jericho Green is also friends with the officer Brandon Tatum. So Brandon Tatum is a friend of mine. So I want to share with you guys this. This video is not funny. I don't know why I'm smiling. This is not funny. This is how much the government takes in taxes. So let me share my screen. 1 second. All right, here it is.
This is what a salary of $1.5 million looks like after taxes in California. Gross annual income, $1.5 million. Federal income tax, $513,164.
God dang!
State income tax, $184,557.
God dang! Hold on, cuz. That's all your money right there, taxes. Just to pay for illegals. That's what they do with your money. God dang, 1.5 million. You already down. You under $1 million at this point.
Social Security, $9,114.
Not bad.
Medicare, $33,450.
Nothing.
State disability insurance, $1,602.
State disability.
Total taxes paid, $741,886.
All right. I share that with you all because I think it's important for us to speak about these issues because people like Dio tell us to give up and just work a minimum wage job and live like that. I can't do it, Dio. I can't, and I know my family can't do it either. We are too used to our luxuries. But one thing that I was thinking about when I saw this video was how much, because this isn't even the truth. This isn't even enough. This is not the truth. You want to know why it's not the truth? Because even after you get your $741,000 taken out of your $1.5 million net, net pay. I don't know the words, whatever. You guys understand. Out of your pay, after you get all of that taken out, anything you buy after that, using the money that you earn from your $1.5 million, is then taxed again. So let's say you buy a house after paying all these taxes from your income, then you're also taxed for that. Then you go to buy candy at the store, you're going to get taxed again. You go shopping, you're getting taxed again. So not only is the government taking all of this from you, but every single dollar that you even go to take outside of your pocket or out of your wallet is then split again to daddy government. You guys see what I'm talking about? There's something that needs to be done in this country. Something needs to be done. This is socialism. This is communism 101. Not socialism, it's communism. Communism 101. Take half or more of the people's money, and that's what they're doing. And people are working their arses off. And this is the reason why the quality of life in America is so low. So, I mean, what's the point of working if we're giving 50% or more sometimes to daddy government? And God forbid you be divorced and you have children. Then they're coming for the child support too. The depression. Jason says, that's why my dad moved to Nevada from California and saved $1,000 a month in taxes. Yikes. $1,000? They were taking $1,000 extra in tax. All right. My husband pays around $423,000 in taxes every year. $423,000. And I asked him once, I said, what is this payment going to again? And he said that's what the government told him that he needs to pay. Yes, exactly, Suka. And then it gets spent against your own interests. See, we got to get off this topic because then we're going to start getting mad. And I want to keep us happy today. I don't want us to be mad today. Yes, Maverick, exactly. The more you make, the more they take. And that's the reason why I always say, don't report your money that you. Okay. I'm sorry. That's bad advice. I'll be quiet. Shh. Change your name so that you can have a business. Whatever. All I'm saying is put everything in an LLC. Or I'm just saying that you can figure out a way to put your money offshores. You can do something that you just use gold. Just put your money into things that they cannot trace. I'm telling you, save yourself. Save yourself. You guys got to find ways. And I'm sorry to say this, government. People are going to start having to hide their money from you because you're overstepping, and it's about time you guys get starved. It's about time that we starve the government. I know, Dio, go to the naughty corner right now. Go to the naughty corner. I already know what you're saying. I already know. Stop it. Stop. Invest in lead, says Dio. Jason says, move to a state with no income tax. It's worth it. But they end up taxing you anyway at the end of the year. I mean, what is it? Oregon? Wasn't it Oregon who doesn't have? Is it Oregon who doesn't have income tax? I think. Anyway, all right. Next, let's move on. Because I'm going to start getting angry after this. All right, my next video to you is this one. Let's share something better than some stressful topics. All right, so I have many. I have so many. You guys have already seen this, but I think it's nice to see it again. Okay, I'm gonna share it with you guys again. A lot of you guys have already seen it, but I want to. Let's watch it together. We never watched it together, did we? No, we didn't. We never watched it together. So here we go. Okay.
This man woke up and decided to tell the truth and be as honest as possible, and I'm here for it.
Good evening, cowards. A bunch of fat, ugly women. What?
Excuse you.
They're fat, ugly women is what they are.
We're not having that.
You don't have to buy. It's called free.
Okay, wait. Before we go on, I just want to point out the response from the moment that he said fat, ugly women, a bunch of fat, ugly women. The fattest woman in the room got up and walked out because she knew he was talking to her. It's funny how Don't you? It's just, listen. If you don't want to be called something, you don't want to be addressed as something, don't answer to it. Don't answer to it. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But the hit dog cries harder, right? The hit dog howls louder, or however the saying goes. Look at her. She's in the background, wobbling away because someone called her fat and unattractive. But look at you. You are fat and unattractive. So my thing is, why don't you accept what you are? You know what I mean? I don't know. And the moment that he said that, did you guys hear the gasps in the background? They're like, what do you mean? What is this? What is all this breathing crazy? Oh, my God. I would have loved to be there. I would have been sitting in the back in the audience like this. Okay, let's continue.
Bye.
That's not free speech. That's insulting. Bye.
And look at the simp. Look at the simp. That's not free speech. That's insulting. What do you think free speech is? What is there? Guys, let me ask you guys. What do you guys think in the chat? Tell me in the chat because I'm watching. Is what do you guys think that they think is free speech? Because if free speech is only speech that is pleasing to the ears, or it is acceptable to your sensitivities, or it doesn't hurt your ego, then is that really free? Is it really free? What is free speech to them? What does that mean? Does that mean that free speech means you can say anything as long as it doesn't offend, or as long as it doesn't hurt my fifis? Huh? Right, Zealage. Who knew that the truth could be so funny? Listen, when he said a bunch of fat, ugly women, the fattest, ugliest woman in the room stood up and did the most exercise that she's done in apparently a long time, and waddled out of the room. Oh my God. Let me take this off because I'm getting a headache. But it is so funny to see because I'm like, oh, so you knew he was talking to you, right? Fiona's like, I would have been rolling. Right. Oh, BTK, you have a point that only their speech is free speech. Only speech that agrees with them. Got it. Mr. Renegade says men are shamed for things that they can't control. But the moment that a woman is shamed for something that she can control, the hyenas start yapping. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Renegade? No lies heard. Fionn says only their approved narrative is free speech. Thank you. And their narratives change constantly, don't they? Right? So anyway, they don't believe in free speech. I know. Dio says to them, free speech is just a prop to hold up when talking about North Korea to feel better about ourselves, but it has no real meaning. So it's just a prop to hold up against North Korea to say, oh, we have free speech. But when it's actually applied in real life, they're offended and they hate it, right? Got it. That makes sense. Free speech is saying fat is beautiful. Ooh, B-roll came with the hammer. You're right. Free speech is saying things that, yes, that are contradictory, but it pleases the ego. And I get it. It validates them. Validation language, right? That's free speech. Right. I can't say your comment, Maverick, but I hear you. All right. So next, let me continue. Hold on. Here it is.
And we wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers, the children's mind. That's why you people don't have the brains to see that this could be hurting children of the future who are going to grow up and be just as dumb as you.
Just as dumb as you people. They're going to grow up to be just as dumb as you people. And you know what's funny about that statement? Because the people that he's talking about are the ones who feel like they're the smartest in the room. So for an uneducated man to come and call them dumb and say that they are the dumbest people in the room, that I'm sure they cannot comprehend that. They only see him and laugh probably because they think, oh, ha ha ha, how funny. the idiot in the room is calling everyone else idiots. You know what I mean? Not knowing that he's actually the realest one in the room. Maybe not the smartest, but for sure, he's not brainwashed. Right zealage, you people. I love it. I love it. I need to hear more from him. He needs to start a channel. If he starts a channel, I am so joining. I'm joining. Because that's the type of old man I need to soak up some information from. These are the type of old people that I like. I like people like this who are just honest and raw and just give it to me like normal. Don't give me this nice soft speech and, well, we can talk about it, but I gotta jump around the bush first and we gotta no, you don't have to jump around the bush with me. I definitely appreciate straight talk. All right, here we go. Next, I'll show you guys something else. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, ooh, I have a war veteran. I have a I think he was the Vietnam War veteran that I took a video from. So hold on. Because this will make you cry. And so if you guys don't want to cry, you should just click off right now. It's only about 50 seconds long. I'm sorry, it's not even that. It's only 16 seconds long. 16 seconds of this veteran, of this war veteran. And ooh, I'm about to cry just thinking about him. All right, here we go. If you guys don't want to cry, just click off right now because it's going to be emotional. All right, I'm already crying. Oh man. All right. Here we go.
People don't realize what they have. They bitch about it. I am so upset that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for.
So
Truthfully, I've never met a Christian that's memorized the entire.
Stop it. Oh my God. I hate that it just goes on to different videos. But anyway, if you guys did you guys hear what he said? He said, this country is going to hell. And he said what he saw on the battlefield and all the young boys that died for this nation. And he started tearing up and saying, this is not what we died for. This is not what they died for. It's a disgrace. He said that all they do is, this is his words, that all they do is bitch and moan about everything, not realizing the sacrifice. And hearing that and just looking at his eyes, I saw that and I cried, and I just saved it for you guys. I'm gonna try to pull it together because you guys aren't here to see my mascara run. You guys are not here to see me crying. So I'm pulling it together. Let's move on to the next clip I have for you. All right. So next. All right. Next. What is this one? Wow. Here we go. This one is called Why Some People Stay Poor. I'm going to share my screen with you all. This is called Why Some People Stay Poor. Why?
Average white family in America makes $60,000. The average Indian family in America makes $100,000. Number one immigrant community in America is the Indians. The average black family in America gets $38,000. And so blacks, then Hispanics, then whites. You know who beats the whites? Pakistanis, Chinese, and Indians. It's work ethic. It's focus on education. It's discipline. If you look at how many single-parent households there are in each of those communities, not that many Indian divorces. Those Indian families have two parents with a huge focus on education.
I want to, what he said, guys, it's funny that watching this video after the last video of the war veteran crying about the country that his friends and colleagues died for and talking about how Americans bitch and moan about everything, and then going to the next video, and the next video is talking about how immigrant families are coming here and dominating over white families, how the highest earners in this nation are no longer whites, but Pakistanis, Chinese, and Indians. That hurts, right? It hurts. And here's me as a Middle Easterner crying about that, because I can't imagine that you as Americans, how you guys must feel about that. To know that we have people from China, Pakistan, and India who have better work ethic, who come here and dominate in a nation that you built, but your people are no longer motivated to dominate anymore. You're just not motivated. You just don't have the drive. And people, there's a saying. The saying goes like this: the hungry dog runs faster. The hungry dog runs faster. And in this nation, it is not a lie. It has been proven. The hungry dogs run faster in this country. And Chinese, Pakistanis, and Indians are hungry. Americans are full. Americans are sitting there cleaning their teeth. Oh, fetch me some grapes. But the Indian, the Pakistani, and the Chinese, they're not done. They're still hungry, and they're making sure they get fed. And Americans are just. And he said that the whites are under the Asians, and then under them he had the black families are at the bottom. The blacks were at the bottom. So it's sad. It is sad. Zealage, disgraceful. It's a disgrace. It's sad. And this is the reason why America is going to fail soon. This is the reason why America is falling, and she's going to continue to fall. This is the reason. And do you guys think that it is time for America to fall? That America has seen her run? She's had her run, and now it's time for her to sit down and let someone else go? Do you guys think that? Are you guys really ready to accept China being the world leader now? China being the world police now? That Chinese or Mandarin is going to be the language that everyone needs to learn if you want to do business? Are you guys ready to accept that world? Because that's the world that's coming. We all are about to start learning Mandarin. Or, God forbid, we're going to all start having to learn Hindi. It's either the Indians or but one thing about the Indians is that they actually speak English. They speak it with a heavy accent, but they actually speak English because they were ruled by Britain for so long. So they actually still have English in their language too. The Chinese, nothing Americanized about them. There's nothing Americanized about a Chinese. There's nothing. We would have to adapt to them. Yeah, Zealous is like, no way. It is what it is. What do you guys expect is going to happen in the next 30 years? 30 years from now, do you guys believe unless something happens? I mean, what is the thing that can happen? The only thing that we can do is prolong the inevitable. The inevitable is that China is going to rise above us. China is taking over Africa. Africa, after a couple of other places, after Asia, Africa is going to be the next blow up. Africa is going to be the next glow up continent, whether we like it or not. People don't see it right now because people are like, oh, Africa, there's nothing there. People are investing in Africa. And after Asia, after China blows up, it's going to be Africa. And Chinese are already investing in Africa for that very reason. So whether we like it or not, America is going to fall behind. We are not going to be able to keep China down. We're not going to be able to keep the other nations down and under our boot heel. Not forever. Russia, did you guys know that Russia's main goal is to stop the world domination of America? And the way to do that is to start with the whole NATO, because NATO is America extending her hands, her tentacles around the world in Russia's eyes. Russia sees America as an unfriendly nation. They don't see China as an unfriendly nation. What does that mean? Thunderbird says another reason why white male incomes are plummeting because I don't listen. Is it that they're not hungry enough? Is it that they're not motivated enough? Or is it that there is a plan to make sure that white men are under Asians? When I say Asians, I mean Eastern Asians and South Asians. Even though they call me Asian too. They say that because I'm Arab, I'm Asian. I'm not Asian. I'll never be an Asian. But anyway, you guys understand. Thunderbird says, white men are the last to be hired, first to be fired. Whether we like it or not, most young people are non-white and left-leaning. So they want a workforce that looks like them. What do you guys have to say to that? Companies do not want to hire white men. Dio says, once the petrodollar is gone, we won't be able to get foreign imports and foreign oil. We either make our own or do without. And we have our own. We don't need to make it. We have our own. We have more oil than Saudi Arabia. We have it here in America, but we're not using ours. And I wonder why. I wonder what is the thing, because we could literally be selling and exporting. But the thing is, they want to keep relations with other countries, with other nations. This is the reason why they are forcing us to have this relationship with Saudi Arabia and all the oil nations and all the other people. I'm not even going to go to the whole list, but this is the reason why they're forcing it, is because we want to keep good relationships and we want to keep dominance over the other nations. But I figure we can still dominate them and still sell our own petrol. I don't know. Fionn says that's because they started associating shame with Oriental. So now they use Asian. Oh, but I am an Oriental, I guess. Would I be Oriental or am I Asian? What? I don't know. Whatever. Listen, I consider myself Arab, and that's that. You don't. Yeah, no. All right. So my next thing I want to give to you, this will be the last one that I show you guys, because after that, I just want to talk with you. I'll probably open up the panel. I'll give you guys one more, because I don't want to give you guys all of my whole list before the weekend. You know, the weekend comes, and I want to enjoy on the weekend too. Oh, here we go. Let's look at one clip of Trump. Okay, this is Trump setting a reporter straight in front of the president of Finland. All right, here we go.
This is what people love about Donald Trump. The fact that he would say this.
You talking to me? We have the president of Finland. Ask him a question.
I have one for him. I just wanted to follow up on the one that I asked you.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Ask him a question. Ask this gentleman a question. Don't be rude. People like you and the fake news media that we have in this country, and I say in many cases, the corrupt media. Ask the president of Finland a question.
Mr. President.
So he said this in front of the president of Finland. You would see something like this happen. I'll give you an example of when this happens. Watch. This is an example. When you're at home, right? The family is home. You have a guest come over to your house, right? The guest is sitting at the living room table, yeah? And your parent is sitting at the living room table speaking with the guest, right? You come into the living room, and you start talking to your mother about random stuff, maybe having an argument with her. And your mother turns around and says, say hello to the guest. Say hello to the guest. Do not start speaking to me when we have a guest here. Don't be rude. Do you say hello to our guests? Do not embarrass me in front of these people. Do not embarrass me. That's exactly what just happened. That's exactly what Trump was doing. Do not embarrass me. Don't embarrass me in front of. Say hello to the president of Finland. He's setting his children straight in front of the president of Finland. That's what just happened. That's what he was doing. The only thing missing was Trump saying, don't make me take off my belt. If I have to take off my belt, because he told him, he said, don't be rude. Don't be rude. And you can imagine the poor president of Finland is probably standing there like, hi. Okay. Is it my turn? No. Okay. Awkward. Can you guys imagine how the president of Finland felt when Trump is disciplining his press, his media? Don't be rude. Ask the president of Finland a question. I love it. I love it because, like I said, to me, that's how parents act when you have guests over and the children are being, disrespectful, rude, not putting on a good show for the guests, not being welcoming or hospitable to the guests, but rather acting like the guest is not even there and just continuing normal life. That's how your parents act when you do like that. They're like, you are not going to continue normal life as if this guest is not here. The guest is here. I love it. What do you guys think about that? Yes, that's what happens, Zelich. In case you didn't understand, the president of Finland was standing right next to him, and the media was trying to argue with Trump. They were talking about, the orange man bad kind of stuff. Orange man bad, orange man bad. And Trump was like, do you not see the president of Finland here? Is he invisible to you? Don't be rude. Say hello to him. Ask him a question. Stop talking to me. You keep addressing me. I don't understand why you're talking to me. He is here. So that is what happens, Zelich, in case you didn't understand what was going on there. That's why I said that is just like how a parent would act when you're acting out in front of guests, when you're acting out in front of company. When company comes over, you need to address the company first. You need to, oh, hi there, Mr. So-and-so. How are you? Okay. How have you been? Though you need to question the guest. Do not question. Anyway. Yes, Yakub, exactly. This is why we love Trump. And this is why we need Trump, because Trump is like daddy. And I know it sounds weird, but he's like the daddy, because daddy's not letting nothing slide. He's not letting you act out. And if he has to discipline you in front of the president of Finland, then so be it. That's why I love him. He's not afraid to do what's needed to be done whenever it's needed to be done. Control your bad kids. That's probably what the president of Finland was thinking. He's probably like, can you control your bad kids? Your kids are acting out. Oh my God. Probably the president of Finland was thinking, in my country, we take the shoe off. We take the shoe and we beat them. I don't know why I gave him that type of accent. I know he would have more like a Russian kind of style accent, probably. I don't know. Has anybody ever met a Finnish person? I'm just asking you. I'm just asking, just scientific question. Has anyone ever met a person who is Finnish? Because I haven't. I heard that Finland is not a real place. I heard that Finnish people don't exist. I've never met a person. What? Why are you laughing? Why? And this is the problem. Suka and Zelich laugh at the same time. This is why I told you guys, both of them, they're twins. They are the twins. And they're laughing at me at the same time. What are you two laughing at? Because both of you can go to the naughty corner right now. There's room for both of you now. Just because you're twins doesn't mean that you guys can go together. Huh? Laughing at me. Stop it. Really, Fionn says he used to live next to one. Really? What does their language even sound like? Hold on, wait. Let's watch together. Here, wait. I'm going to pull it up and see if there's any videos on YouTube of what Finnish sounds like. Hold on. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh wow, there's videos of it. Okay. All right. We're gonna watch. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, you guys are already looking at my screen. Wow. Wonderful. Okay, let's hear it.
Hei, minun nimi on Jenni. Minä olen suomalainen. Mä oon asunut Amerikassa aika kauan aikaa. Ja mä oon huomannut nyt, kun mä oon asunut niin kuin ulkomailla paljon, että miten erilaista niin kuin ihmiset on Suomessa ja muualla. Suomalaiset on aika hiljaisia ihmisiä. Me ei tykätä niin kuin puhua hirveästi niin kuin small talk. Että jos sä käyt jonkun talolla ja se ei ole niin kuin outoa, jos sä oot vaan hiljainen, että meillä ei oikein ole sitä niin kuin awkward silence, mitä amerikkalaisilla on. Niin mielestäni se on aika erikoista silleen, mä oon tottunut niin kuin amerikkalaiseen kulttuuriin, koska mä oon asunut täällä niin kauan aikaa.
That doesn't sound like any language I've ever heard in my life before. Have you guys heard a language like that? Neil says it's a very melodic language. I don't even know what that means. If you've never met a Finn, how do you know this is correct? Well, I'm assuming that YouTube, they put it on YouTube, and I'm sure people would correct them in the comments if it wasn't real. Yes, I met a lot of Finns when I was in Denmark. I have never met one. Wait, you said she had just had 2 kids. Her husband has just died. What? Did you understand her? Fionn? Did you understand? Fionn, she said awkward silence. Where does awkward silence have to do with her having 2 kids and the husband just passing? Oh, maybe because he's gone, there's an awkward silence. But you have 2 kids. Why would it be awkward silence? I don't know. Listen, did you understand, Fionn? Is that what you're saying? How do you translate that? How did you know? Oh, D14 is Finn. You're Finnish? D14, you're my first Finn. You're my first Finn that I know. So you are real. You exist. You people exist. Oh my God. That's awesome. Somebody said to me that they didn't believe that Egyptians existed. They thought that Egypt was actually a fairy tale place that they only read about in books. They thought that Egypt was not real. Somebody said that to me. They said, so when I said my friend was from Egypt, I was in school. I said, yeah, my friend is from Egypt. They said, Egypt? Isn't that a fake place? Why would it be fake? They're like, oh, because I've only seen it in storybooks. There's really people from there? It's real. It's a real place. But yeah, that's crazy. So I met my first Finn. Hi, Finn. Fionn is a fake Finn. No, you said the Finnish woman who lived next to you. Oh, okay. I thought you were translating this girl. I was like, what? Okay. Always a first time for everything. Dio says, this is true. The pyramids were faked with camera. Okay. All right. Get Dio. Go to the naughty corner right now. Right now. What we're not going to do, Dio, is spread propaganda. Okay. And what we're not going to do is say things like that. Stop it. D14 says, how dare you deny my existence until now? You are literally genociding me. Listen, I can do you. Listen, stop. I've never met one of you before. It's true. I'm just being honest. What do you want me to lie? I never did. Egypt is fake like the moon landing. The pyramids were built by aliens as landing pads for their... Okay. All right. We've had enough. I think we're getting to this side of YouTube that I don't want to be in. We're getting there. Stop it. Just stop it. All right. So, Fionn, stop arguing with BTK. BTK says, one Swede and he was black. Well, that doesn't count. It has to be a real Swede. That's why I said I've never seen a real one. That's like saying I've met a Russian, but he was black. That doesn't count. You gotta be, that's like saying I met a Chinese, but he was Mexican. No, that doesn't count. A Mexican Chinese is not a real Chinese. A black Russian is not a real Russian. And it doesn't work. You guys gotta give me the real. I want the real. Oh. You said, can we do recipes? Recipes for what? Neil says, the Finnish language is part of a group of only 2 or 3 languages unrelated to any other languages. That's why it doesn't sound like any language I've ever heard before. I've never heard anything sounding like that. Even I tried to listen to her to see if it sounded like Russian. It doesn't sound like Russian. Not Indo-European, not Semitic, or anything else. Black Russian is a drink. Really? What kind of drink? Black Russian. Fionn. Hey, no, don't argue with my Fionn, BTK. And you don't argue with BTK. Both of you. Keep it together. All right. So do you guys want to? I only have like 20 minutes. So let me see. Samuel, you came late, but I only have like 20 minutes left. Hold on. What should we do? What do you guys want to do? Let me see. I'm trying to find something for you to show you guys before I go. Oh, you know what I should show you guys? I should show you guys this. Hold on. Wait. No, maybe you guys won't like it. Maybe you guys won't be interested. I don't know what you guys are really interested in because I want to show you guys something, but you guys might be like, You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'll just save it for the weekend. I'll save it for the weekend. I'll just see you guys on the weekend. I'll let you guys go because from here, I don't want to mess it up and I don't want to mess up the vibe and I don't want to mess up the mood. So I'll just let it. Karen videos. Really? Wait. You said call Raquisha? Rachel? Should we call Rachel? Let's call Rachel. Like, should we call Rachel? Let's call Rachel. So you guys do want to see more LGBTQIA Keisha craziness? Who's Keisha? Who's Keisha? All right. Well, then, okay, that's what I'll do then. All right, we'll do that for the next 20 minutes then. I'm going to pull up Keisha videos. I don't know what a Keisha video is, but I'll look for it. Keisha Cole, Keisha Becky, Keisha White Weakness in Me. What? That's a song? Keisha Jones, Keisha Jackson. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Keisha videos. Let's see what a Keisha video is. No, this doesn't work, guys. No, this is not. No, this is actually a content creator who makes videos with the alias as Keisha. Yeah, no, this is not. This is not what you guys are wanting, I don't think. No. All right, I'll do Karen. All right, let's just do Karen then. Hold on. Okay. So here's Karen. Aha! Here are the videos that you guys are looking for. You guys really want to see this? Oh no. It's a lot of Karens getting finding out. You could say that. They're finding out. All right. You guys want to see this? You guys are bad. All right, let's watch it together. Here we go. I'll put this one. No. I don't like that one. I'll put the ooh, was that a wig falling off? Ooh. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So let's watch it together. Yeah, Zelich. F around and find out. That's exactly what it was. Okay. Here we go. I hope this is the one.
Put your worries aside. It's time to indulge in some pure entertainment. Embrace the moment. Let's roll. Being accused of wig stealing can be a hair-raising situation.
Excuse me. A wig. Did you see her wig?
It's other people up there. You don't have to come outside with this other people. I don't have no wig. I don't need no wig.
Let her.
Are you kidding me? Somebody stole hair? They stole the hair from the other person? Wait, I want to play it, but I'm not going to play it with sound. Oh, she stole it. She really did. Now she's running. She's running. Oh my God. All right, let's play the sound. Oh, I've seen these ones. I've seen these videos of the people who mess with the horses. Oh my God. People are so stupid.
King's Guard, or the King's Guard's horse. How to play the perfect water prank on yourself. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we start with the only man to ever defeat Turkey's #1 superhero, Ice Cream Man. The thing about having thieves as friends is that they might just be a bit untrustworthy.
Did she just run? She just ran.
Tip for criminals: if you don't want to be recognized.
Wait, guys, can I change? Can I listen? I'm gonna ask you guys. I want to change to something that I think we're going to like. I want to change to sovereign citizen videos. You guys want to watch sovereign citizen videos with me? Come on now, you guys know that that's my little guilty pleasure. You guys gonna watch with me? Let's watch. I don't listen. You guys have to deal with it. We're watching TV together, so this is what we're gonna do. We're watching TV together. Let's watch some TV. Yeah, sovereign citizens arrested. This is what I'm talking about. Ooh, okay, here we go. Let me see. Let's do a compilation. Yes. Ooh. Well, you guys are watching TV with me, and I have the remote control, so you guys have to deal with it. I have the remote. Should we do this one? Let's do this one. I want to see what it is.
On September 15th, 2022, officers from the Broward County Sheriff's Department in Fort Lauderdale spotted a sedan with very dark, tinted windows and an illegal license plate. Initially, the vehicle didn't stop before finally pulling over. Unknown to officers, the driver would claim to be a sovereign citizen and proceed to yell and spout a novel's worth of misinformation and legal-sounding snake oil, and that's just the beginning. Let's see how his TikTok legal degree serves him.
Lower all your windows, please. Lower all your windows. Lower all your windows. This is the Broward Sheriff's Office. Lower all your windows all the way down. Let me decrease. Copy 1050. What is this? Just put Belleville Park. We're at Belleville Park. I don't have an exact address on a green Ford four-door.
Wait, so you guys notice how officers, they always start off so kind, so sweet. Look at him, he's putting the gloves because they already know. I swear they already know what they're going to do. Tell me why when they put on these gloves, they already know what they're about to do. Am I right or am I right? Tell me. Look, watch.
Please lower all your windows.
Okay, so he asks again. Nicely. He's asking nicely. Please put down your windows. Please comply.
I can't see inside.
Bureau.
Driver, lower all your windows. Lower all your windows. Place your hands out the windows. Put your hands out the window.
Okay, let's get past the talking. I want to get to the action. Yes. Oh.
Listen, lower your windows and put your hands out the windows for me. Lower your windows. I understand what you're saying. I need you to comply with my commands. Lower all your windows. All right, now put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the windows. Both hands. And keep them out the window. Both hands. This is the Broward Sheriff's Office.
What is the point of screaming through the window? That's why I don't understand. Why do these sovereign citizens do this all the time? Scream through the window. As if that makes a difference.
You're not complying. That's why the gun's out. Yes, you do. Okay. Put your hands out the window.
It's for your safety and our safety. Just keep your hands out. Make sure you don't have guns. Yeah, I don't know that. How do I believe you?
Deputies realized that this sovereign citizen has every intent to be as difficult as possible, and they began to form a plan to extricate the suspect.
Someone needs to get lethal coverage. Again, I'll smash the window and we'll try to yank him out. Place your hands out the window.
Listen, I don't want to mess up your car, but if you don't listen, we're going to have to break all your windows. I don't want to do that.
Do it. Do it.
Hey,
So he has his hands on the steering wheel, supposedly. He's trying to comply, supposedly. Oh, he gave him an ID. Okay, here's the ID. All right, let's try to read it. It says Sovereign American National Appellation, what? Born something, natural person, ancestry, something, Central American tribe, what? Citizen of America, nationality, Southern American or Northern American. What does it say? What's the word before American when it says nationality? Hair, black, eyes, brown, height, 5'8". Mailing locations, Treehouse Lane in Florida Territory. Florida Territory. What the freak is a Florida Territory? Okay.
including licenses, birth certificates, and passports. Some sovereign citizens have
Oh, that's what it says. It says nationality Moorish American. Moorish. Oh my God.
even gone so far as to print their own currency. Several details indicate that the suspect is affiliated with the Moorish Sovereign Citizen Movement, which combines aspects of the Moorish Science Temple of America and the broader Sovereign Citizen Movement. Moorish sovereign citizens have been known to engage in a wide range of scams and criminal activity, such as selling forged documents, tax fraud, and house squatting.
And you are being recorded. Okay. I fear for my life. Okay. I fear for my life right now. The law is on my conveyance. Okay. You're being...
If you fear for your life, don't you think that you would be complying because you're fearing for your life? I don't know anybody who's fearing for their life and then refuse to comply. If you're refusing, that means you have balls, right?
Stop because your tag is not a valid Florida license plate. I'm not operating in commerce. I'm a foreign national. I gave you my identification.
Your name's not in it.
I gave you my...
A foreign national. If you're a foreign national, then doesn't that make you an illegal in this nation? If you're a foreign national, what is the country that you're from if you're foreign then? I know, I'm trying to use logic with this nonsense. It's not going to work.
Identification. You want my information? Do you have a license? You want my information? Do you have a license issued in any of the 50 states in the United States?
Something that has your name on it.
I just gave you my identification that has my name on it. It has my appellation on it.
There's no naming here.
It's
The appellation?
The one I just gave you, man.
Like the Appalachian Mountain? Like the Appalachian Mountain? My appellation? Wait. I'm sorry.
Listen, you need to unlock this door. We're going to break this window. You need to unlock this door or we're going to break this window.
I'm giving you my information.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
None of that information is valid. You're violating international law right now.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
You're violating international law, man.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you.
You're
unlock
violating
the door. We're going to break the window.
You're violating international law.
Break the window.
Listen. Unlock the door. This is your last chance.
I've met a sovereign citizen in real life, Dio, because we would go to the meetings. Do you guys remember when I was with the colored conservatives? We used to do street interviews of liberals and so on, which is a very dangerous thing. But we used to do street interviews with the colored conservatives. And when we were with them, we did meet one or two sovereign citizens out in the streets who believed seriously that the government was just a fraud. It's a fraudulent thing, fraudulent group that are just taking our money without our consent. And we should not listen to them and so on and so forth. And our social security number comes with a bank account of $1 million and they take from it. And this is the reason why you need to write your name in all capital letters. And if you write your name in all capital letters, and that means you're a corporation, no longer a person. And that way they can take money from your trust. I've met one in real life, Dio.
Chance. This is your last chance to unlock the door. I'm giving you my information. I understand. Listen, we need a license or some sort of state ID. I'm not operating in commerce to give you a license. I'm not operating in commerce. Okay, do you have a passport? License is for commercial activity. Do you have a passport? I I don't have a passport. I have an international identification I just gave you. Issued under who? The 1508 states that that's a lawful identification document. All right. One more chance.
I don't want to break your window.
Do it. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Step out.
Yes. Now yank him. Yank him.
Out of the car. Out of the car. Let's go. Put your hands behind your back.
Yes.
Your hand.
Do it.
Other hand. The other hand. Give us your other hand.
My question is, if you already know what the ending outcome is going to be, why do you do it? Why do you do it? I mean, don't you like having a car with a window to protect you against the elements when you're driving down the road? Why do you do it? Is this an ego thing? Is this a way to try to file a lawsuit against the police in your county, your area, whatever? Why? What is the point of this? Because you're never going to win in court with this. You're never going to win in court. There is no reason for you to disobey this much. There's no reason for you to be non-compliant like this. There's no reason. So you're never going to win in court. What is the reason for this behavior? I don't understand. You know? What do you guys say it is? Play stupid game, win stupid prizes. Got him. Oh, that's Moorish poop. Amira's never happier. No, you guys see me. I'm like, that's my favorite. I love it. You know what I love? They break the window, yeah. They have all the glass shards everywhere, yeah. And then they yank them out and drag them on the glass. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. And that's the part that I'm like, they do that on purpose. They make sure to drag them on the glass that they just put everywhere on the floor. Huh? They put out the red carpet for you. Oh, AKA Dog says, it's so they can sue, saying that the cops abuse them. Listen, this is never going to fly in court. It will not fly, because if you put the officers in a position to have to drag you out of the vehicle, no, that's never going to fly. But that's the reason why they don't resist too. I think that's the reason why they don't resist, so that they can get some kind of a lawsuit, try to, sue the police. Neil says he needs to be arrested for showing too much underwear. Neil, don't you know this is cultural dress? Do you guys remember I did that live stream 7 months ago? Cultural dress. People loved it. When I say loved it, I mean they hated it, because they came on and made evil comments to me, mean comments to me, saying, how racist I was to call it. I don't know. I forget exactly what that. But the reason I brought it up is because if I can see what panties you have on as a man, and I see that you wore the same panties today, tomorrow, and yesterday, that it's not, you know what I mean? It's not cute anymore. When I see your panties and I saw that those are the same panties you wore yesterday and you're wearing them again today as a man, I don't want to see that. I also don't want to know what brand you're wearing. I don't want to know what color they are. I don't want to know what texture they are. I don't want to know. And for men doing this and thinking that they look cool, I think a lot of men feel that they look cool like that. They're like, oh, this is cool. It's not cool. It's not cute. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. He should be arrested for indecent exposure. That's Amira's Nirvana. Seriously. Have you seen these Moorish in court? I have. Oh, not in real life, though. Not in real life. I've only seen them on court footage, court camera footage. Not the fake court footages. I'm talking about real court streams, live streams, and so on. Oh, Gregory says they want YouTube likes and lawsuit money. You are right, because these videos make a lot of money on YouTube. You're right. So the price of fixing a broken window is what, like $200, right? You get the window, you get it tinted, $200. but they make thousands, a couple thousand by posting the video and getting that many views and likes, right? You are right, Gregory. I think you're right. I think that your answer makes the most sense. They want to get money, and this is the reason why. Yeah. Dio says, if a man is wearing panties, there's a bigger issue than his pants hanging low. That's a skirt thing? What do you mean? Oh, skirt, woman. No. I call men's underwear panties too. I understand that they are called boxer, but I call them panties too because I don't know. I don't feel like looking for a different word for panties. You know, it's just panties. It is panties. Panties is the same thing. You guys are wearing panties. All of it is panties, okay? What? Christopher says, oh, that's because they secretly loved it. They don't want to tell anybody. Got to keep it a secret. Oh, really? Zealage, I know if they're stained or unstained. Thank you. Thank you. I don't need to see what you ate yesterday for lunch in your panties. I don't need to. Yes, yes. Sagging spelled backwards. Sagging spelled backwards. Sagging, like sagging pants. Nigga. Go to the naughty corner right now. Right now. Okay, so I'm done. I'm not watching anymore. Stop it. I'm not watching anymore. We're done. Thank you guys for coming with what? You like how you pronounce panty? It's called panty. Is it not? Am I not pronouncing it right? It is panties. Exactly. They are all panties. Zuka. If you're wearing it under your real clothes, it's a panty. If it goes under your real clothes, it is a panty. Okay? You can call it whatever you want, but it's still panties. Everybody have the panties. The boy panties and the girl panties is still panties. Eh? I'm not gonna go through this with you guys and make all these separate words. A panty is a panty. Guys, yeah, we're done. We're done, Cuzzo. We're done. Amira sounds Indian. Go to the naughty corner. Right. Where's my shoe? Go to the naughty corner right now. Don't ever call me Indian. I never have an Indian accent. The Indian accent is not the sexiest accent in the world. Let's all be real. The Indian accent is not sexy. Indians even know that their accent is not sexy. They know. They know there's nothing sexy about talking like this. They know. They know. Thank you. Come again. No. There's nothing sexy about that accent. You better not say I have any Indian accent. Are you able to say buns? Buns. I said it right. Buns. But I usually say trousers. I usually say trousers when I'm talking about buns. So, trousers. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go now. Okay, I let you guys go. Did you guys hear about that one? The one fact. The one. Same-sex attracted person. Same-sex attracted person in jail, who is claiming to be Muslim now. I say Muslim like that for a reason, but they're claiming to be Muslim now. And they're in the men's section of the prison, but they are now trans. So, because they are now considering themselves a woman, they want to wear hijab. They want to wear the Islamic head covering in the men's prison around men. And they're not being allowed to do so because when they entered into the prison, they said that they were Wiccan. When they asked him what his religion was, he said he was Wiccan. And then now he's saying, I'm Muslim, I need a headscarf. because now I'm a modest little Muslim woman. If you guys don't know, Ramadan is starting in a couple of days. So I don't know if I'm going to wear my hijab when I'm talking to you guys, but I'm definitely wearing my hijab outside during Ramadan, because when I fast, I wear hijab. I don't think you're actually fasting if you're not wearing a hijab as a woman. So I have to wear my hijab, and yeah, but I do my shows at night, and at night we're not fasting. So I don't think I'm going to have to wear my hijab when I'm talking to you guys on the streams, but who knows? I may some days, and I may some days not. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But anyway, so Ramadan is starting, and wish me luck. Wish me luck. The Hunger Games, you know. And may the odds be ever in my favor. The Hunger Games will begin in a couple of days. So please wish me luck, and may the odds be ever in my favor. What else with you? Let me see. Thank you, Zelich. I appreciate you, Zelich. You see, Suka? See, Suka, that's why he's the good one. See? See, Suka, that's why he's the good one, because he actually comes and says, all right. So good night. Good night, everyone. You dislike Wiccans, Samuel. Good night, everyone. I will let you guys go because I know that work is in a couple of hours. I get it. Work is in a couple of hours. It's not the weekend. I can't keep you guys up all night until 1, 2 in the morning. I will see you all on Saturday. Saturday, we will be doing it big for Ramadan. And let's watch something good on Saturday. If you guys have any suggestions, please, my emails are always open. Email me any suggestions. Dio, you tried to send me a suggestion last time, but I never got an email from you. So I believe you sent it to the wrong email. Please remember the email is lionessexiled@gmail.com. Again, lioness, traditional spelling, exiled, traditional spelling, at gmail.com. Send me any suggestions that you want me to speak about. Don't send me video links. Just tell me what the video is about, and I will look for it myself. But I don't want to use video links. I'll check my junk email then, Dio, because I didn't see anything from you. I saw only your comment on the channel, but that was it. So try it again, Dio, and I'll look in the junk mail to see if it went there. Thank you all for joining me today. I will see you all on Saturday. In the beginning of Ramadan should be starting, I guess, Sunday. I think it's starting on Sunday. It starts on the 10th. We just have to look at the moon. We have to see the moon to see when Ramadan is starting. So if the moon comes on Saturday, then it starts on Saturday. If it comes on Sunday, then it starts on Sunday. Or, you know, you understand the process. Yeah, I guess with that, I yield my time. Good night, everyone.